everybody. Due to much demand, I am showing you all how to make a really simple, what I call a Pina Colada slice today. Now, I did this yesterday and took it to Coastline BMW, who we recently co-hosted a massive fundraiser for, just as a little thank you. You know, in a high-tech, busy world, something homemade is very highly valued. Anyway, I took a photo of it in my oven and posted it on social media, and everyone went nuts for it. So it's a variation of a recipe for all of those of you who asked, out of the easiest one-pot cookbook ever, in the dessert section. So as per all of my books, you know, they're very easy to follow. They run breakfast, lunches, dinners, desserts, etc. So the apple slice in this book is generally how I make this slice. But when I sent yesterday my beautiful 17-year-old to the shop for a tin of apples, he came home with pineapples. God bless him. Not to be perturbed, I thought, okay, not a problem. I'm not getting in the car to go back to the shops. We'll just make a pineapple slice. So essentially, these are the 4 ingredients that you need to make a slice. An apple slice, a pineapple slice, a pear slice, a peach slice, an apricot slice, whatever slice you want to make. So it is a 75-cent packet of black and gold vanilla cake mix. 75 cents. So I love that this is the base ingredient because it's cheap and cheerful. It's available at over 1,400 IGA stores around Australia. You don't have to live in a city to get access to it. It's available at all IGA stores. Snip the edge of it and pour it into your bowl. Okay, so 340 grams all into your bowl. The next thing you want to do is melt down 2/3 a cup of butter. Now, whatever butter you have is whatever butter you should use. Melt 2/3 a cup of that and then add it to your cake mix. Now, if you are gluten-free, and hello everybody joining us, I'm not sure if you are or not, I would simply take out a packet of Well and Good vanilla cake mix or Basco or Freedom or whichever cake mix, gluten-free cake mix you have, just 340 grams, which is the standard size anyway for a normal cake. So that's how you then turn this simple slice into a gluten-free slice. So, however, that cake mix will probably cost you around $3.50, $4 as opposed to 75 cents. So for those of you who are just joining us, we're making a really simple slice. Cut open your 340-gram bag, black and gold bag of vanilla cake mix into your bowl and add to it 2/3 a cup of melted butter. Okay, and then you're going to just mix those 2 ingredients together, and it's going to form like a dough-like consistency. A consistency, this is it here. See, I've already done this part because I didn't want to have to, you know, make you wait 15 minutes for the next part. So that's what the dough looks like. You take that dough and then you put it into the base of a Lamington tray, so a 30 by 20 centimetre cake tin, line it with some baking paper, put that dough and spread it across the base of that tin. While that's in your 180-degree oven for 15 minutes, you want to take the next 2 ingredients to make my beautiful Pina Colada slice. Now they are a tin of crushed pineapple. There you go, crushed pineapple. Now all I'm going to do is just drain them off, but in the essence of time, I'm just going to smash the pineapple up against the lid like so, and I want a little bit of liquid. I find a little bit of liquid adds a really nice, just a nice little consistency to the topping. So as I said though, it's a recipe from the easiest one-pot cookbook ever. And in the dessert section, you will find the apple slice. It's just a simple variation of that. We've been making this apple slice together, beautiful people, for a decade. The better part of 10 years. Who's made the apple slice? Hello, Sharon Wells. Hello, Carol Wood. Hello, Robin Crouch. Love your books. I'm very glad to hear that. Joanne Branson, hello to you. Tina Reynolds, awesome. Julie Ellis, hello to you. Tian Lindenau, hope all goes well in South Australia. Shelley McDonald, hello, lovely lady from Geelong. Oh, what's the weather like in Geelong today? I heard there was an Arctic blast coming your way. So you've got the Arctic blast and we've got the Pacific tropics. It's 33 degrees here, girls, already, and what's the time? 11:08. So, okay, let's just get back to focus. But I was just wondering who of you have all made the apple slice, our ever popular apple slice. I'm sure quite a few of you have over the years because I've blasted it on my social media channels over and over again. So there's our 440 gram of crushed pineapple. So we've got the base. I can smell it. Actually, it's starting to smell like it's burning a little bit. I better just check. But I've got the base in the oven, and there's our topping. So most of the juice is still in the bottom of the tin, and we'll just pour off that little bit extra there. So that's our third ingredient, our crushed pineapple. Next, we're going to add to that 1 cup, so 250 grams of sour cream. Now, whatever sour cream you want, you can use, but I'm using Bulla. I love the fact it's a 130-year-old Australian family-owned company. I love the fact they're based in Victoria, that they employ hundreds and hundreds of Australians, and I love the quality of their product. Simple as that. Bonus, it was also on sale at IGA today, so yay! So let's get in a cup of sour cream. I'm using the full sour cream, but I've done it with light sour cream as well. Both work just as well. So there we go. And then we want to mix those two ingredients because my base is almost ready to come out, and onto it, I want to add the topping. So there you go, you just mix together. Oh, stop. That's my timer to tell me my base. So I didn't mix the two ingredients for the base together because I didn't want you to have to sit here for 15 minutes and listen to me prattle on. So the base is done, which is really good timing because so too is our top mixture. So let me just get the base out of the oven. Oh, now remember when I said I could smell it was burning a little bit? I've actually just looked at my oven, and in my rush to get it in the oven and get this to you live, I didn't notice I put it on fan forced grill oven. So don't do that. It's not meant to look like that. It's meant to look really nice and just a really nice pale kind of golden color. But you know what? That's okay. This is going to work just as fine anyway. So that's what your base looks like when it's been grilled as well. It should look less brown than that. It should just be a really nice light sort of buttery color. So it's really warm. You don't need to let it cool down. All you want to do now is spoon your beautiful pineapple mixture over the top. So let me put that down so you can see what I'm doing. So this pineapple mixture or your apple mixture or your peach mixture, whatever mixture you've got, whatever tinned fruit you've got, or, you know, I was recently in Ireland and they didn't have tinned apple over there, nor tinned pineapple. So I was just stewing apple or making peach. You know, peach is really yummy as well. So whatever you have. So just evenly over the top of your par-baked base. And remember, it's 180 degrees, as most of my recipes are, for ease, before you go back into the oven. Now, that's your 4 ingredients. Your cake base, your butter mixed together, baked, then your crushed pineapple with your sour cream for the top. But because I wanted to give this an extra little bit of a Pina Colada wow, I knew I had some beautiful organic, I knew I had some beautiful organic coconut flakes in my pantry. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sprinkle those over the top. Now, yes, before you all have a meltdown, this is a 5th ingredient. It isn't necessary. But if, like me, you have some form of coconut in your pantry, and if you were a baker, you probably have desiccated or shredded or flaked some sort. It just adds a really nice texture in terms of crunch and flavor to the overall slice. Not at all necessary, purely optional, but very, very nice. And you'll see when I pop it back into the oven and set my little, so there you go, that's probably about what, I don't know, a third of a cup of coconut. So this is what my, just had to taste that little bit of coconut, with a bit of pineapple. So this is what my slice now looks like, okay, before it goes back into the oven. So back in the oven, I haven't turned the oven down, it's still at 180. Back into the oven, it's going like so. And we are going to set the alarm for 15 minutes. So let's just go to the alarm. And I always set my alarm in the kitchen because I'm hopeless. I go off to do something else, completely forget about it, and then it's burnt that base. But that's all right. And that's it. It's just 15 minutes, again, in the oven. And what you've got to do at that point, okay, because the smell is really beautiful. It's like a shortbread type aroma. So you're going to take out your slice and you've got to bring it to room temperature and then let it chill completely, cover it, and then chill completely in your refrigerator. Because what happens in the chilling process, that base with your cake mix and your butter, that beautiful base turns into like this really lovely creamy buttery shortbread biscuit. And then the pineapple and the sour cream together it gives it time to congeal and to gel together, so that when you slice it up after it's completely chilled, it just slices up into these really beautiful, apple or pineapple slices. So that's my go-to slice. And I mean, why do I like a slice? It's easy. A little goes a long way. You make one lot. I love truffles at this time of year. And for those of you too, speaking of truffles, that haven't got your hands on a copy of 4 Ingredients Christmas. So this is my second edition. First edition we brought out about 8 or 9 years ago, but we've kind of, condensed it to our real favorites, added some more favorites. So it's a cracker. It's on sale, I think, at the moment for about $22 to live it anywhere in the country. But this is what I've done. I'll just show you this little recipe. It's easy, but it's time consuming, because what you do, you roll each of those little cookies and cream truffles into individual balls, and that just takes a little time. But I've done this year for all the children's teachers as a thank you gift. So I've got my final P&C tomorrow night. I'll take a tray of these to that too. So at some point over the not too distant future, I will do a live and show you how to make what is now the front cover. And one of the world's, maybe the world's 8th natural wonder, not natural wonder, but wonders in the kitchen. And it's my cookies and cream truffle. So that's in 4 ingredients. And the difference, what made me get onto the truffles, the difference between a slice, you get 16 pieces out of one tray, done in a couple of seconds. The truffles, as lovely as they are, they just require a little bit more time. So get your kids engaged in them, get them to roll them as well. But they're just made with some Oreos biscuits, cream cheese, blended together, and then dipped in chocolate. And then you can see at Christmas time, I've just used a variety of ways to actually garnish them. So white chocolate, dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and different ways to make them look really, really pretty. But this year is my go-to entertainer. I was actually scheduled today to show you how to bake a ham, because IGA's award-winning ham is on sale at the moment, and I just think, go get it. It's smoked, it's local, it's Australian made, it's absolutely flavorful, delicious, and start using it as well. So, but I posted the pineapple slice yesterday, and I had over 20,000 views on Facebook, on Story and Insta, and so many questions about how to make it. I thought I'll do that today, and I'll do the ham maybe over the weekend or early next week. So if you haven't got yourself a copy of 4 Ingredients Christmas, make sure you do so. So this is just a really simple ice cream terrine. Oh, how quickly I get sidetracked. I see a pretty picture. Vanilla ice cream, grate into it orange zest, mix it all together, and then just let it sit. Get a loaf tin, line it with some baking paper, half fill it with the ice cream infused with orange zest, and then you get some extra Christmas cake, break it all up, a little bit of Grand Marnier, mix it all together. That becomes your middle layer, and then the rest of the orange infused ice cream over the top. And then you freeze it, bring it out, and it cuts into this amazing ice cream terrine. Oh, it's so good. Everyone always asks you how you made that. So you'll be amazed at all the recipes. Like, look at that one there, my Black Forest pavlova these days. And it's just from a bought pavlova, but just a little bit of a variation. We've got the traditional pav in this book as well, where you make it with eggs, egg white and sugar, etc. But yeah, that's just a little different if you can't be bothered and you want a store-bought. So that's probably the recipe I'll bring to you next week. So it's called my sweet marmalade baked ham. And it's just a ham off the bone with marmalade and cloves. And oh boy, is it a goodie. But there's roast, like the roast pork. I don't know if you're planning to do a roast pork for Christmas this year, but pork to me is all about the crackling. Now the crackling and everything else is fine and forgivable if something else didn't go so well. So there you go, beautiful people. Brunches, lunches, Dinners, desserts, and bombonera in 4 ingredients Christmas on sale, $22. A copy signed and sent anywhere across Australia and the world for an additional $10. But it is going to be your go-to entertainer this season. So you will absolutely love it. So thanks to everybody for joining me today. Hello, Leah Schreiber. Hello, Carla Hartman, Ohio, USA. Wow, what's the weather like in Ohio, USA today? I imagine, what is it? We're in spring, so you're autumn, getting cooler, I'd imagine. But thank you for joining us. Lovely to see you here. Michael Suki, hello from Queensland. Hello, Michael, my neighbor. Megan Wilson. Where are you? Are you still in Kazakhstan? Hope you're well, darling, wherever you are. Minnie Moo, hello. I made a gluten-free version and it was a hit with the family. So that was the gluten-free version of the slice. So remember, you just have to sub out this one and you just have to get your gluten-free cake mix instead. So Carol Wood, love your apple slice. Now I'll be making your Pina Colada slice. Can you have vodka with it? Well, I guess you could. Maybe on the side. But anyway, I do have friends, and if you haven't liked them yet, it's a company, an Australian, Queensland-based company called Flavorista. And they have all these amazing spices and dip mixes and oils and balsamic vinegars. And they have this balsamic vinegar called pineapple syrup. And when I served up the pineapple slice, my Pina Colada slice yesterday, I just put a couple of little splashes of that pineapple syrup over the top and it was absolutely amazing. Actually, I used that pineapple syrup on Tuesday as well at Melbourne Cup, and I just poured it over a wheel of brie cheese and oh my God, everyone just raved about it. So 2 ingredient, that was really simple. Dolly O'Brien, love the apple slice. Gotta love the apple slice, my love. Tina Reynolds, only 14 here in Port Elliot, South Australia. Holy Toledo, Tina. You might need to turn your oven on today to warm the house up. Connie Pearson, love watching you cook at the York Peninsula Field Day. It's so motivating. Oh, thanks for taking the time to say that, Connie. We can't please everybody, but we do try with our simple ways in the kitchen. Chris Smith, hello from Toronto. Wow, we've got like the United Nations joining us today. Andy Gibson, how are you? Do you sing as well as Andy Gibson? We all know. Karen Marsh, the base isn't burnt, it is caramelized. Oh my God, stop it. And on that note, we'll have to end today's live. Isn't that so good? See, there's always a positive. And even if you do burn something a little bit, guess what? By the time you put that topping on and put it back in the oven for another 15 minutes and then let it cool, no one's going to know. It's going to be absolutely delicious. So, you know, we don't waste too much in the 4 ingredients kitchen. And you can see behind me as well, I'm organized today. I've got my slow cooker out. I just did the most beautiful, I can smell it, beef curry, where you put your your casserole beef in, all your veggies, mix up in a jug some coconut milk. I did coconut milk, I did a bit of garlic and ginger, a little bit of turmeric, and then I did a splash of soy sauce and a tablespoon of brown sugar. Mixed all those together over my beef and veggies, and that's my beef curry for the kids tonight. I'm at the Queensland Tourism Awards here on the sunny coast, so I thought, you know, I won't be joining them for dinner, but I'll have dinner ready for them when they get home from school. So there you are, beautiful people. Lots going on in my kitchen today. Linda Pallett, how long do you cook the base for again? 15 minutes, my love. Robin Parendak, hi Kim, I have made it. Yes, I use the light sour cream. Well, there you go. Good tip for all of you asking as well. Geez, watching, love 4 ingredients. Please use Aussie pineapple, help the farmers. What have I got? I've got Dole, Hawaiian pineapple. Good point, Sue. Jez, thank you so much. I will look for it. Yeah, I will look for it. SBC or whatever other ones there are. I can't, not Arnott's, the one starting with A, but yes, thank you so much for reminding me. Julie Ellis, Australian-owned tin pineapple is almost impossible to come by now. Dole brand took over the shells from Golden Circle was the one I was thinking of. Yeah, Golden Circle, one starting with A, that's, I can't recall. I only really remember seeing that one this morning. So anyway, I'll have a look. So thank you for the reminder. I can't get the whole ingredients. Rosalind Hanson, what I'll do now is I'll stop and I'll post them on this post as well. And then when this is out of the oven, I'll take some pictures and I'll post them so that you all know exactly how to make this slice. So Rhonda Roy, 180 fan force? Yes, it is. Chris Smith, sounds epic. Yes, it is. Jody Mayers, high horses about the pineapple. If you can't find Aussie, use it better still, don't what. It's nice though, isn't it? It's nice for all of us to have reminders to use Aussie made, and especially when at the moment, you know, so much of the country is in severe drought. So having said that too, starting tomorrow, and you know what, we've only got 4 more minutes to go, so I might as well keep chatting to you, you know, and then I'll bring out the slice so that you can actually see it too. I won't be able to cut it for you because we need to let it chill, but we'll bring it out and, you know, slice it up. But as a reminder, tomorrow from the 11th, so yeah, that's whenever the 11th is, Wednesday, across Australia, IGA stores, $2, and that $2 is going directly to Drought Angels. So just talking about Aussie farmers and the drought, and, you know, it's so overwhelming. What can we all do to help? That's something we can do to help. So Leanne Dickerson, similar to the apple sour cream slice, and yes, use Australian fruit. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Lynn Murray, you are so talented. Oh, I am so not. I've been to the dentist. My mouth is swollen. My hair's a mess. But anyway, I have managed to get on a beef curry and also a pineapple slice, albeit totally burnt the top of the slice, but we don't worry about that. Yes, I love a Christmas ham, Joanne Branson. Me too. Tell me, how do you baste yours? It would be interesting to know. Shu Shaniska, where can I buy this book? Sue, you can buy the book. I think it's out across the country from the 1st of December in any good bookstore, Kmart, BW, Target, etc. Or you can go onto our website, foringredients.com.au at the moment, where it is being sold for just $22 delivered anywhere across the country. So it's on sale at the moment. But, you know, it kind of starts brunches. And there's just, you know, there's a Christmas cheese ball. I don't know if you can see that, but you buy some antipasto, you chop it up, you add some cornichons to some cream cheese, you roll it all together, give it some time to infuse, and then you just get loads of lovely rosemary twigs and you twig them all around, and it becomes like this amazing, beautiful Christmas sort of bauble-esque like cheese ball. It is absolutely divine. You know, the beautiful little salmon and cream cheese bellinis, but this one here too, Christmas pretzels. Don't discount these little babies, and they're so simple. Get your beautiful salty pretzel, melt some white chocolate, dip your pretzel in the white chocolate, and then crush up some candy cane, make some dust and sprinkle over the top. OMG. This isn't my creation. I found this at a store. I think it was called Trader's Joe in New York, maybe 6 or 7 years ago, but totally brought it back to Australia and shared it with thousands of people, and everybody loves it. So beautiful oyster recipes, really nice fresh prawn and cocktail sauce. So, you know, you might make your cocktail sauce with vanilla ice cream. The variation is in the book for that. You might do it with cream or mayonnaise. Variations in the book for that one as well. Loads of beautiful little gluten-free nibblies as well. So if you've never paired watermelon, feta, mint, and a little bit of caramelized balsamic vinegar, do so this year. It is so fresh and so lovely. Look at these ones. And these are just done in like a timbale. So, you know, that's like a straw at the front. That's a strawberries and cream. So it's, I think I used some Scotch finger biscuits, some cream cheese and some strawberries with a little bit of, you know, balsamic. And I just mixed the strawberry into the balsamic, then lay it up, the Scotch finger, the cream cheese, the strawberry, the Scotch fingers, cream cheese, strawberry, Scotch finger, and that just makes the most divine little strawberries and cream timbale at Christmas time. But so many beautiful, easy things. So there you go. There's your prawns with all your variations of cocktail sauces, of which there are so many. All your lovely sides too. You know, loads of ways to present them, you know, in a really nice manner as well, so that they're yummy. Oh, best ham glaze ever, and it just uses maple syrup and cracked pepper. So easy. I love that. If you're doing a turkey or even a chicken, that would work really nice on a chicken too. But it's the darkness of the maple syrup, and the syrup kind of adheres to the skin of the turkey, and it just, the color is to die for. It's so good. All the various, oh, there's a 2-ingredient caramel ice cream. Never to be found on the best of Jenny Craig, but absolutely 1000% delicious. So loads and loads. Our infamous 3-ingredient fruit cake, you know, which at this time of year becomes our Christmas cake. And last year I just did it with a little bit of ganache, chocolate ganache, and then piled it up with all those beautiful baubles. So it just looked really pretty, and we all know our Christmas food is first eaten with the eye. And for those of you that haven't tried that little 3-ingredient lemon cheesecake, well, the 4th ingredient is the strawberry that I use to garnish it. OMG, especially in Australia where Christmas is hot, to have them in your freezer. Bring them out 5 minutes before you serve them. They're kind of like a semi-Fredo sweet, and they're lemon curd, cream cheese, and then you just use the base of a butternut snap cookie. Be still my beating heart. They are really, really good. So, and there's your pavlova. Oh, here's our timer. There's your pavlova as well, your traditional pavlova, made from egg white and sugar. So, you know, there's something in there. Oh, but the back section, this is what's really pretty. So you get all of your beautiful little bomboniere, you know, your coconut cream truffles. That's your cookies and cream truffles, which I'm doing for all the kids' teachers. Easy Christmas cookies. I mean, a batch of them goes a long way, and everybody loves homemade cookies. They're so, so simple. So grandma's fudge made with 4 ingredients. You know, the combination in that of the lemon zest and the macadamia nuts, absolutely beautiful. Really surprising as well. So, all right, let's have a look at our, oh my gosh. Yes, it is a triumphant day in the 4 ingredients kitchen today, beautiful people. So there is my baked slice. That's what it looks like straight out of the oven. So see how adding the coconut just gives it a really nice toasty appearance. So if you've got coconut, I'd add it. Yes, it's a 5th ingredient, but especially if you're entertaining, you're going to take it. Just looks really, really good. So can't cut it for you now. Sorry, beautiful people. Got to let that cool. So that might be another hour before I actually cut it, slice it, and then serve it and take a photo of it to post, but I will do that 100% a little later on. So wherever you are, and for the hundreds and hundreds of you that have joined us, thanks so very much. It's been lovely to see you, and stay tuned because, you know, quite regularly over the next few weeks, we're going to do a lot of recipes out of 4 ingredients Christmas as well, because for many, Christmas entertaining is very stressful, and I'm here to tell you, when you simplify things, you will be amazed what you can make that is so easy and so elegant in the kitchen. Don't worry, beautiful people. 4 ingredients Christmas and me, we got you covered this year. Bye, everyone. Have a fabulous day wherever you are and a wonderful weekend. Stay warm down south, stay cool up north.